Yo, and hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Showcase Showdown. Where me, Mike, and Chris, that's Chris, we get together, show off cards of a player, and really see who has the best collection. And Chris, I got to tell you, first of all, welcome back to the show. You're on the proper side, the visiting side. And I have to, look, if you're not going to show up like you didn't in the Reggie thing, I don't know that we need to continue this series. Like, what's the point?
I showed up. You just hit so many home runs like Reggie did. And I had every card. But you almost ran the table with Reggie's on me. I think I won one card maybe.
Yeah, somebody put a comment that I threw a one-hitter, which was pretty great. Thank you guys all so much for your comments, for playing along like you do. I mean, Chris and I are having so much fun with that. We're a little bit late this week getting to the episode, and you'll know why in a second, because we got people problems, but we'll get to that. We have Theo problems.
Right.
Chris, are you looking forward to Clemente tonight?
I am. I am. I'm pretty excited about it. I love to show the Clemente cards. It's just not one of those players that I think, oh, you don't have a chance, because I know I've heard about your Clemente collection, and but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
So we are going to do Roberto Clemente tonight, but you and I we'll do our own deal. But there's a lot of Clemente dudes out in the community, right? There's like a whole crew of Clemente devotees, and rightfully so. Clemente is amazing. His story is amazing, and one of them had the gumption to challenge us. Can you believe it?
Lack of intelligence, youth. I don't know what it was, but you know what? There's a Club 21 out there, and I don't know about you, but they've never given me a mug, and they gave out mugs. I didn't get a Club 21 sticker, but this guy's the guy that we're going to play against tonight in the best hour on YouTube is a Club 21 member.
So, the best hour that lasts half an hour. That's awesome.
That's true. That's what I tell my wife too. So never mind.
It's so boring. You're going to feel like you just watched this for an hour, but it's really only going to be about half an hour. But let's bring in Mr. Clemente Collector. I mean, this is his name, for crying out loud.
So how long are you going to keep talent backstage, Mike? Come on.
All right. So anyway, we're going. Welcome back, Theo. Welcome to the show. I know you. There you go, Club 21. I don't have any of that stuff. I'm not cool like that. But you are a Clemente collector, super collector, which is great. In all seriousness, Theo, I know you've explained on your channel, but real briefly, what do you love about Clemente, his story, his career?
Well, I mean, first off, I'm a Pittsburgh homer. No athlete meant more to Pittsburgh than Roberto Clemente. He's the best athlete to ever come out of Pittsburgh. He's the greatest athlete ever in Pittsburgh, and we just love him here. We love everything he did as far as being a humanitarian. And, once I got a few of my dad's cards, I was hooked, and I knew I wanted to collect every Clemente card I could find. So,
I mean, you do know Clemente was Puerto Rican, right?
Well, Pittsburgh was his second home.
So. Okay, there you go.
Hey, can I say something to Chris real quick?
Yeah, sure.
So, Chris, I already beat you in one bet. All right, I will bet you tonight, and you will get this if you beat me. Okay. Now, I know you want to be a part of Club 21. I appreciate you let me be a part of Club 55 and over tonight.
Huh. You'll be lucky to get there if you keep that kind of talk up.
All right. Well, Theo, welcome to the game. I'm going to let Chris explain to you the rules and everyone else out there and what they can do if they want to follow along. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, this is going to be another exciting show. So right now, I'd like everybody to push pause on this right now and get out all your Roberto Clementes and line them up from 1973 all the way down to his rookie card in 1955. Now, what happens is you get 5 points for the card, and then you get an additional point for whatever grade you get on that card. For instance, Theo, when you pull out a 4 in your 1968 Clemente, you're going to get 5 points for having it. You're going to get 4 extra points to add onto that card. Now, the rookie cards are worth double the points, and at the end, Mike will keep a running total, and he'll decide who the winner is by whoever has the highest score. Now, if anybody at home can beat us or Theo, please in the comments tell us what you got on your score, that kind of stuff, because we're gonna have fun with it. So I believe I got them all there, Mike.
Well, yeah, I'm excited about this. Clemente, we use the PSA Basic Set Registry to do this. He has 20 cards in that registry. We will all probably show some extra cards of Clemente that we have in our collection. They do not count, Theo. I'm sorry, as much as you would like them to. But we're going to just use the Basic Set Registry. And Clemente has a great career. As Chris mentioned, 55 to 73. It's a perfect career span of Topps cards. I mean, you've got some great designs, and we're going to go through them. But first, we got to get into showdown mode. Boom. All right. As visitor, Chris, you get to go first for 1973.
Okay. Well, first, before we do that, I want to show off a card. I want to show off this card here.
I want that, Chris. Is that in the bet tonight?
That's a 1977, I believe, right, Theo?
I believe so.
And I have it, and you don't. Is that right, Theo? I just wanted to say that.
Well, I have your bench card that I won off of you.
Yeah, not showing cards, but I let my daughter take over my fantasy football team. So 1973 Topps Roberto Clemente. I love this. It's in a 7. I have one in a 7.
Okay, Theo.
Chris, are we counting stickers or grade? I didn't know.
Oh, look at there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were counting stickers. Let me get it out. I got a 6.
And I also have a 7 in the 73.
I say we end it right there, and Mike and I are the champions, and we tied for the evening. So there you go.
I think that's pretty great.
I think my 6 looked better than your 7, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Just so everybody knows, Chris and I are actually head-to-head for our contest, and then we're ganging up on Theo. So Theo doesn't have to beat just one of us. He has to beat, since he's a Clemente collector and we're not, we just love Clemente, he's got to beat which of us has the best card. So if Chris had a 7 and I had a 5, we would still win against Theo because 7 was our best score. And so, sorry, Theo, man, you want to come on? You're going to go through the gauntlet, man. All right, I'm going to start with 72. Love this card. I love his look on this card. I have a PSA 8 on the 72.
Wow.
I have a 5.
I have a 4.5.
Wow.
I know. Big lead early.
This ain't going to be just early, Theo.
Okay.
All right.
Want to show a bonus card?
Yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, so what's your grade? Mine's a 7.
I have a 4 in that. I
have a 4 as well.
That's the Daily Juice. I also have one that was owned by Roberto Clemente.
Nice.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Part of his collection.
I have the 72 in action, of course.
Nice.
And then
do you think he just struck out there?
He looks like he didn't agree with the call.
He's looking dismayed as he sees that. All right.
And guys, my least favorite card growing up, seriously, was this card right here. Yeah.
Why?
It didn't have anybody's stats on the back of it. So I couldn't use it when I was playing games with my buddies. And so I would always say I have a Roberto Clemente, and they would say, prove it. And it was hard. So So where are we?
71. 71.
71? 71. So I have PSA 5.
Theo?
I have a PSA 4.
I have a 6.5.
Wow. This is my favorite Clemente card.
It's a great one. Absolutely great one. So Theo 4, Chris 5, you said?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Before we get to 70, I'm going to show the 70 Kellogg's. I love that. That's the first year of Kellogg's cards. And so
Nice.
1.5 and an 8.
Can I show my pride of my collection, my 71 Peachy?
Oh, no. Love
Yellow back.
The yellow back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. 70 Tops. Another great card. Shea Stadium, I believe this was shot at. I have a PSA 6.
I have a 4.
This one's going to hurt. I bought this ungraded. It's a 3.5.
3.5.
Now I've Mike, if you notice, both of us have taken Theo on the first few cards.
Yeah, he's striking out.
I'm a slow starter, Chris. I'm going to heat up.
Hey, he does have some cool cards. Your 70 was a 4, you said?
Mine was a 3.5.
Chris, what was your?
Mine was a 4.
Okay.
69. Before we show the 69, here's the 69 Nabisco.
Nice.
Chris, mine's a 4, bud.
Mine's an 8 as far as you know. You didn't even see it. Okay, 69 Tops. I have a 6.
Uh-oh.
I got a 4.
And I have a 5. Chris.
Told you I'm gonna win a few of these cards tonight. I'm just saying.
You are. Next up, 68 of this card. I have a 5.
Ooh, I have a 2.5.
Oh man, that's bad, Chris. Mike, your hobby burnout might be flaring up here. I got a 5.5.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
He gains a lot of those back from me.
I'm heating up. Let's go.
You know what's funny is, you're excited about a bloop single. Let's not get, wait, show that again. There you go. A little Topps game action. How about this one, The Manager's Dream from 68?
Nice.
KDK. And the All-Star.
Yeah, I have the All-Star too. I couldn't pull out all my Clemente cards. I mean, good grief. We didn't want this to be like an hour and a half.
I know we're kind of not midway through, Mike, but he's a tough auto. Do you have any autograph cards of Roberto Clemente?
I have an autographed album page with Bob Veal on it as well. And not a cheap auto is Roberto Clemente. He is very, very expensive. I mean, you're pretty much going to pay $1,000 or higher on just about anything. His cards that are signed, playing days cards, $3,000 to $4,000 a piece, $5,000. I mean, it's expensive. Because he died, as a player, basically, he died with exactly 3,000 hits. He died after the 72 season, and he didn't live a long post-retirement life where he could sign and be around. And so he's not easy signature-wise, but he's out there. You got to pay a lot of money. I do think, Chris, we should put a Club 21 membership on the line here. I mean, if we have better collections than a Club 21 member, doesn't that automatically get us induction into the Club 21? You would think.
And Mike, and if we beat him that bad, we don't have to have the initiation from Lou or Rudog or whoever else is in that thing.
Well, I think it's either we're in or he's out. I don't, care which one.
Okay.
He could they could disown him after this embarrassing showing that's going to continue. 67, another cool card.
67. I have 1 and a 6.
I have a 5.
4.5.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm going to win a few of these tonight.
Yeah.
You are. I'm actually mildly nervous. 66, Chris.
Well, you can slow down being nervous. I'm going to run through a gauntlet to make you unnervous. Okay. 66 Clemente. Beautiful card. I have mine in a 2.
Oh, man. Chris, I don't think Miss Dufresne is going to be able to save you tonight. I got a 4.5.
But I have a 6, so you lose to both of us.
Okay.
So you had a 2 and a 4.5. Nice.
Can we pause for the greatest league leader card in baseball history?
That is pretty awesome.
That is a nice one.
Yeah. Theo, do you had a 4.5 on that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 65. I'm up 65. I only have a 4, but I love it.
I have a 4 as well, Mike, but I have a miscut, so I only get 2 points.
Okay.
Oh, man. I beat both of you guys. I got the 5.5.
Woo!
Look at him. Mm-hmm. This little 4-card jog in the road for me is gonna hurt me.
That's the transfer.
Yeah, I love that card.
All right, Theo, we'll let you go first this time with the 64. This is probably my favorite Clemente card. Just it's so clean. I love the 71. Mm-hmm. It's probably my second favorite because I feel like 71 is a color match for the Pirates.
Yeah.
But this 64, it's such a clean card.
Yeah, it's definitely my top 5 for best looking Clemente cards. I have a 5.
I have a 1. The back on this is atrocious.
Mm. Hey, Chris, it's okay. I got your back. I also have a 5.
Okay, there you go. Feel good about it.
Jeez. I'm not going to let you, languish with your 1 against Theo.
You're gonna have to pick me up again on 63 then.
Well, there's 2 63s.
Wait. Can we show this?
64 stand up. Love it.
I love that card. All right, go ahead.
63 Fleer is next because that is part of the basic set registry. I have a PSA 4.
I have a 1.5.
Man, you guys might want to call Blue Jacket and look in his basement. I got the 5.
Ooh.
Tell you what, if you beat us and we go to Blue Jacket, we'll bury you in his basement.
We're going to do 63, and then we're going to get a score update. So, Chris, start with 63.
63 tops, PSA 2.
4.5.
Again, Chris, I got your back. I got a 5.
Appreciate it.
Got a 5.
Well, give us have you got them totaled up? If you do, or if you don't, I got something to say about Clemente. I always bring up.
Well, 63 tops. Theo, you had a what?
I had a 4.5.
Okay, that's what I thought. And Chris had a 2?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Chris, and then I'll give you some totals.
And Theo, we talked about this before, but have you ever looked into why? I mean, when I think of Roberto Clemente, I think of a 5-tool player with the arm and the speed and the power. But we, doing a little digging, he only stole like 83 bases in his career. And if you look at it, he averaged 8 attempts a year for the most part. But there was a big stretch of 10 years that he only averaged like 4 total stolen bases. He got caught half the time. Have you ever checked into, did the Pirates just not run? Or, I mean, that's not a lot of stolen bases.
Yeah, I never had a chance to look into it, but I do have to say he usually led the league in doubles and triples. So when you're not getting on first base all the time, less opportunities to steal in my book, but that's kind of what I thought about it.
It's a good theory.
What do you have for us, Mike?
Well, Chris, you need to start picking it up, man. You're at 104.
Okay.
Theo, you're at 116.5.
Okay.
I'm at 126.5. So, yeah. We're good right now, Chris. We're wiping
Okay.
the.
And I tell you, when we get towards the end, I will help out again, Mike.
Okay. Theo, why don't you throw up 62?
Oh, that's perfect. That's one of the cards I got from my dad. So, 1962, I got the 4.
Nice.
It's a beautiful.
I also have the 4.
And I have a 5. I love the best part about this is seeing them all together, regardless of the grade. We don't really care. We're giving each other a lot of busted balls, but truth be told, it's great to even have them. And so that's the biggest thing. And they look so cool together. How about I start with 61? Or you got the dollar bill?
Yeah, I got the Tops Bucks.
Tops Bucks. That's a hard thing to find.
Yeah, it is.
And the post cereals.
Post cereal, love that.
Yeah.
Clemente has so many. Again, he was in this perfect period, right, where there were just all these weird, oddball things that are great. Lots of different, the test issue that Blue Jacket had. There's so many Clemente stuff, so much Clemente stuff out there. He's a great person to collect, a great player to collect.
Well, Mike, I was going to bring up to you. I maybe I'm wrong because I follow them more than maybe the regular person. I think Clemente is the most player collected person in the vintage YouTube space, as far as like Mays isn't collected as much as Clemente. Just the whole run.
Sure.
Aaron, I can only name 2 guys that have like super collectors of Aaron. Mantle, I can only name, I think, 3 people who are super collectors of Mantle. I don't know. It has to be close.
Well, he's incredibly popular and justifiably so, and he has no bad cards. Like, he doesn't have an ugly card. He's like Ernie Banks, just great cards abound, including this one, the 61. A nice little portrait that I have in a PSA 6.
Ooh.
I have in a 4.
I have in a 5.
All right. 9, 10. Okay. Chris, 60.
So on the negative side of some of the Clemente cards, I don't care for the fact that a lot of them say Bob Clemente on them. And I hope that didn't bother him so much. But
It bothered him.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
I get to play a little bit this time, I think. Mike, you're going to tie me, though, but I have a 6.
Okay.
I got the 4.
No, Chris, you carried the day on that one. I got a 5.
Okay. Now, I told you there was going to be a few cards I was going to win. So I said 3. I said 3 earlier when I was talking to you, Mike, but I'm going to win 4 of them, okay?
I just want you to beat Theo. It's already a foregone conclusion that I'm going to beat Theo. I just need you to beat Theo, too.
He can't beat me.
I don't think I can beat him.
Hey, Chris.
9.
I do want to make a suggestion. Maybe after this, you watch it and put a sticker on for all the slabs that mine are better on the Clementes.
A new sticker color.
I got to get another color for that.
How 59, Theo? Go for it.
Okay. 4.5.
I got mine in a 3.
Well, I have a 5. You have a 3, Chris, and 4.5 for Theo, right? Okay. 58. This is where I need you. I need you on this one, Chris. You got to pick me up, okay?
Best I can do is tie him, probably.
I have a 2.5.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's horrible.
Let's see it, Theo.
Oh, am I up next? Oh, okay. 4.5, Chris. Beat that.
Oh, I got a 4. He beat us on 1.
Oh, well. Well, you helped me out a little bit. You made it better for the team.
Hey, I beat you guys on more than one so far.
No. You have to beat us overall. It's not about card to card. All right. Mr. Missouri, 57.
And a 4.
Okay.
Just a little better, 4.5.
And just a little better. How about a 5?
Now
you have a lot of half grades, Theo.
I do. SGC.
I love half grades because usually they don't get the attention of full grades, and they look really good. I love half grades. So
for some reason, I always am attracted to 4.5s in SGC. I don't know what it is, price range or what, but I buy a lot.
If it's any consolation, your wife's attracted to 4.5s as well.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one.
Hey, Chris, I think you overgraded that one.
I forgot to say miscut.
His corners are a little fuzzy,
and he's definitely off center.
Yeah. I'll do the 56, which a lot of people argue is his best card is the 56, just because the catch and all that. But I have a 3. I bought this card 11 years ago. I looked on my PSA registry. Bought this card 11 years ago. I have a 3.
Wow.
Well, Theo's pretty excited because he thinks he's going to win that 3, but I have a 6.
Wow.
Courtesy of Miss Dufresne, huh? I got a
courtesy of Miss Dufresne. Look at the little yellow mark on that.
I got a 2, a lowly 2. But is yours a white back or gray back?
This was graded so long ago that they don't differentiate on the flip, but this is a white. I have a white back,
and I have a gray back.
Okay, we're only doing white back today, Chris. Sorry.
Well, the funny thing is, even if we did, I still beat you. So,
Very true.
As we go to the last card, before we do let me tell you where we're at. Chris, you're at 170. Theo at 180. And I am at 193.
Ooh.
So Mike will have had to
pretty much got Theo beat already.
Yeah. If he loses his rookie card, you have a chance, but I don't think so.
Right.
I'll show mine first, Mike, and you can.
All right.
So I've had this a long time, but I have a 1 or a 2 miscut.
So a 0.
You get 12 on that. Actually, you can't get less than a 1 if it's graded. I'm sorry.
Okay, now we're changing the rules. Okay.
Well, we actually said those rules one show ago.
Yeah. Theo, what do you got?
A card I never thought I would own, and that's the one thing I would say to any collector out there that thinks they can't achieve a card. You never say you can't achieve a card. Always think you can get one. I got a 1.5.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I have, thanks to Filmington, your friend and mine, that I bought this card in 2019 at the National in Chicago from him. I paid a really good price for a PSA 4.
Wow.
Not cheap now. Not cheap now.
No way.
All right. Now that we've shown that, the final tally is Chris 182, Theo 193, and I win induction into the Club 21 because I'm at 211. 211 points. So we're just going to do a quick. I just want to change a few things. So I'm 211. Chris, you're just 182.
It was neat that all of us had the cards.
Yeah. Chris, you put in a good effort today. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
but you know, my name of my channel is not Clemente Collector. I got more Chris from Missouri cards than you do.
You're right.
I mean, we can all agree that Clemente has a great run of cards, that having any of them in your collection is awesome. If he's kind of a must-have to me in a vintage collection, a well-rounded vintage collection. You got to have some Clemente stuff. Maybe not his rookie or whatever, but find some cards that you like, add them to your collection. You'll be thrilled you have them. You know what it's time for, Chris, don't you?
Okay, Theo, help me out here, man. I need you to say a small prayer for me.
Okay.
And let's see. I don't know who I want it to land on. I just know who I don't want it to land on. Okay. So just all right. So it's Chris, time for the Wheel of Names. What do we have 20 on here still?
19 now.
19.
Chris, it's going to be George Brett. Let's go.
I don't know if I want it to be George Brett.
All right, Chris, say when to start it so you don't accuse me of anything.
Okay, and when?
Here we go. Where it stops. Oh, you're in trouble.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Michael Jack Schmidt. I think we know a few Schmidt collectors out there.
We probably know some confident Schmidt collectors that think they can take us, like Theo.
Well, thinking and doing are two different things. Theo thought he could take us, but Theo, seriously, thank you for coming on, showing your amazing Clemente collection, and mine's just more amazing. That's all.
Hey, I honestly, this is one of my favorite shows to watch on YouTube. Every time it comes out, I got to stop what I'm doing. I got to watch the episode. You guys are doing a great job here, and I really appreciate your friendship, guys. I do. And at the Nashville this year, Mike got me a little Clemente, a little autograph. He came over to me and brought it. That meant a lot, Mike. I meant to bring it down. It's upstairs. I know yours is on your desk. There it is, from Dick Perez. So thank you for doing that, Mike. I appreciate it.
You had to have that. I was like, I gotta get one of these for Theo, you know. And that's how we roll, right? That's just
that was really cool. Thank you, man. And thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. It was cool.
You bet. So next
Theo,
week,
you're doing a great job on it with your YouTube channel, and you do a really good job supporting other people. And so I appreciate having you as a friend, my man.
No, thank you, man. Well,
all right, are we gonna hug it out or what? Like,
he doesn't want to send me that Clemente card now.
Well, guys, next week you will see Michael Jack Schmidt, Chris and I dueling it out, unless we get somebody wanting to come in and challenge us. That would be fun. Otherwise, thanks everybody so much for watching this episode of Showcase Showdown. We'll catch you next week. Keep collecting.
Bye, guys.